I walked in as Father Hugh was giving his talk. The building was filled with people from all over the world. I spotted a few empty seats in the back of the room and quietly slipped into it. When I enter a space that has been boxed, he says, our eyes still connected, I attempt to learn the rules of the authority of the space that has been boxed. He pivots on his heels, breaking our connection, or so it seems, pacing as he talks, just like I pace when I think. I can hear him in the background, and my wheels are really spinning. I learned it is controlled by a group of people known as civilized society's elites. I learned its authority is fear. It is as though he is speaking directly to my heart. I sit in my chair dumbfounded as he continues. I feel my first pangs of longing to speak with this man. The building was filled with people. I can hear his voice in the background, but I cannot quiet my thoughts to listen. Rules, I thought. For many years I believed rules were meant for everyone, and I tried diligently to learn them. I have come to learn authority abides not, and it is accepted by the masses. I hear him in the background. I just can't believe my good fortune. I had no idea Gracie knew me so well. She told me I would love this man. My mind slips back to our conversation in the dining room while preparing for the convention in the hotel, along with a few others. I had watched a video earlier in the day on the internet showing the details of the effects of our current war. Children in dresses covered with blood, as one of our soldiers stands with his rifle pointed down. My heart went out to this child, and I cried out, "Don't worry, little one. Help is on the way." Yet I did not see the help that was coming. Well, the video set my pace for the day, it seems. I could not get this little girl out of my mind. Or was it my heart she had grabbed? I found myself on a soapbox later in the day while setting up tables in a room waiting to feed 345 people. I fail to understand, I was saying, how a whole group of people can stand by as their elected officials commit acts so horrible that most don't even speak of them. Acts committed in the guise of protection. Someone breaks in with, "Well, the fact that they run the media is of great help." Someone else shouts out, Fox noise sucks!" shouted out another. Grace interrupts us with her gentle laughter. "There you go again, Mary, the girl with the kaleidoscope eyes. Father Hugh can tell you how the people are able to stay silent as their brothers and sisters are eaten by the monster." I turned to her with what seemed to be my last ray of hope and asked, "Can he tell me, Grace, how it is a majority of people in any civilized society can wake up every morning and face a day as though nothing is wrong, living as though they are clean of the sin their whole is committing through the leadership of the region? Don't forget about footing the bill for these monstrosities, someone shouts out. I think it was the Fox News guy. Then I see Grace standing there holding the fork that she is about to place at the last setting on one of the long tables for the night's guests. "Mary," she says, "listen to Father Hugh speak. He makes sense." She then turns around and places her fork neatly in its setting, completing the table. Looks over my way and says, "He's speaking tomorrow night in the Columbus Library at 7 o'clock. Check him out. You will love him, Mary, and I believe you will find some of the answers to the questions you are asking." Look, Mary, I know how you feel. I have felt it myself when looking at the details. Maybe listening to Father Hugh's talk on the box known as reality will help you glimpse a bigger picture. You know, Mary, the picture never stops growing, and he points out a pretty interesting one, if you ask me. I come back to the present with the outpouring of applause. Oh dear, I missed his talk. Letting my mind dwell in the past, I missed the present once again. When will I ever learn? I can feel the excitement in the room as I stand to leave. I wait for the crowd to thin out, then walk my way to the exit, feeling the pangs of longing to speak with this man eye to eye. And just as my foot steps outside the building, I feel a tap on my left shoulder. I turn around to see who my tapper is, and lo and behold, if it is not Father Hugh himself. My jaw drops, and he laughs heartily as he hands me his card. "You look as though you have seen a ghost, my dear," he says. "Come see me sometime. My address is on the card." Then he walks away as quietly as I entered. I looked at the card with his name and his YouTube channel. That's it. Nothing more. You bet your bottom dollar, Father Hugh, I'll come see you. Thank you, Grace. These chains that bind me are my own. This I know. And thank you, the reader, for listening to another story told by Adelaide Marie, also known as Mary Says. Thank you. Hello, world. This moment of mine is the morning after the winter solstice. I wonder where your moment is now. You are my future, and I am your past. My jaw drops and he laughs heartily as he hands me his card. "You look as though you have seen a ghost, my dear," he says. "Come see me sometime. My address is on the card." Then he walks away as quietly as I entered. I looked at the card with his name and his YouTube channel. That's it. Nothing more. You bet your bottom dollar, Father Hugh, I'll come see you. Thank you, Grace. These chains that bind me are my own. This I know. And thank you for listening to another story told by Adelaide Marie, also known as Mary Says. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the world. My ears have heard your words of pain, and they have made me hurl. Cry not, little ones, for something you cannot do. Pain and suffering will end. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Won't you come and say, "Here's to ya"? The world was made for you and me, and that is plain to see as truth goes marching on. This truth cannot be ignored.